Hi, this is William with Responsible House. Today we're going to airtight the pull down stair. The pull down stair is a place where a lot of air leaks in a house. It leaks all around this joint, and so we're going to fix that. And a lot of times people will put in, you'll see insulation companies put in tents over this. There'll be like this fabric material that kind of tents up and whatever. It doesn't work at all if it's not airtight. Shutting the air off is number one. So we're going to show you how we're going to do it. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to build a frame on top of the old ceiling joist here, the floor joist up in the attic. We're going to build a frame on there, and then inside that frame we're going to put a hatch. And the consideration for how tall the frame should be, first of all, it's got to be tall enough so when these stairs fold up it clears. So we've got to be at least this tall. But the other consideration is what insulation are you going to have coming in on the side? If you're going to plan to blow 14 inches of insulation in here, then you obviously want the sides to be up high enough for that. In this particular case, we're going to remove all of this old blown fiberglass, and we are going to replace it with foam insulation. But that's a video for a different day. Today we're talking about the hatch. Okay, so this is the frame for our lid, and we haven't attached it yet. And one of the things you want to pay attention to is how square the opening is. So when we go to attach this, we're going to have to square up this box, even though the framing it's attached to may not be square. So that's something you want to pay attention to. And our other considerations are, as you can see, this is where our lid is going to sit on this edge right here. So our stairs will fold up into here. Okay, so our frame is complete, and we put a 3/4 inch piece of plywood as our lip on here. And so this is our lid. I'll get this. Make sure that it works fine. It has a little bit of play, and we made it out of 1/4 inch plywood here and 3/4 sides. And in just a moment to talk about insulation, we plan, because we're going to be foaming, we're just going to foam this for our insulation. But the most important piece, and the reason we did this, remember, is the air. So the next stop for us is not what goes here, but rather what seals this up right here. And what we're going to use, we'll use some 3/4 by 5/16 foam stop, and we'll just put it here, and then when this thing sits down on it, it'll make it airtight. Okay, so this is self-adhesive weather stripping, so it's 3/4 wide, as we said. So we just put it here and pull it to length, and it just sticks already. And we'll go right to the other piece, and we'll cut it right on that. And then there's a little backing on it that we pull off here. And that's that. And it's pretty important that you get down the corners that you don't short it so that it won't leak. All right, so that's how you make an airtight lid. Remember, we'll insulate this. We'll insulate it with foam, but you can insulate it with rigid foam. You can insulate it with just fiberglass. It doesn't matter. The key is this strip right here. This is what airtights this lid to this frame. And then our insulation that we apply is going to insulate and airtight this whole piece that we've installed here. So that's how you make an airtight lid. If you really want to airtight your pull down stairs, this is the way to do it. Okay, so the lid is in, and remember, we have to make it high enough so that these stairs will go up in. And there you go.